That is it. That is money. That is so worthy of being on the most wished for list. It is always a magical experience, just exploring the world of Amazon's most wished for. And if you're new here, Amazon has a whole list of products that people have put on wish lists, and they tally them all up. And for that particular day or week or whatever, they have all of their most wished for items in a bunch of different categories. And we're gonna test them, see if they're worthy of being there and if they're worth buying. I also love that every season is a little bit different. Like you can see a lot of the outdoor stuff starts popping up, and mosquitoes and, you know, fun stuff of summer. Not actual mosquitoes, like mosquito repellents, things that you can like put up. I have a big issue with mosquitoes. One time, hold on, I have to tell you this really quick story. One time when Chris and I were dating, I was sitting outside next to Dibs. I think it was like the Canada Day long weekend or something like that. We were watching some fireworks, okay? Sitting in identical chairs. Identical. So we're sitting there and it's on these like mesh chairs, and I kept feeling, again, I had leggings on. I was like dressed to be outside in mosquito season. And I kept feeling like it felt like little pieces of the mesh chair were like stabbing at me. So I kept like moving around and like trying to get more comfortable. Turns out that wasn't that. And it was so many mosquitoes. The entire back, like right down here on both sides, there must have been, I want to say like 60 mosquito bites. It was a wild experience. You know how many Dibs got? You want to guess? 3. So the algorithm was also probably algorithming, because I have a very strong fear of mosquitoes. They can probably smell it. They can smell it. Anyway, I found a whole bunch of stuff. So let's start with a dupe. This is a dupe for a product that I've already said in a previous video wasn't my favorite, but it is very popular, so we have to try it. And that is a dupe for the Milk Makeup Jelly Blushes. Comes in a pack of 3. I don't know why I'm being so aggressive to get these out. 3 different shades here. Jelly. This is, I thought they had colors. They don't. It's this one. This is what it looks like. Very similar, I feel like, to the Milk Makeup packaging. I'm gonna take a look. Oh yeah, that's so similar, even down to having the text on there. That's hilarious. Okay. Yep, it's got the cover on it and everything. Now I am curious, actually one thing I am gonna check, I don't know if it's gonna have ingredients on there, but I am curious what the difference and distinction is. Maybe you're paying for like ingredients in there, because the Milk Makeup one has glycerin, aloe, a bunch of like different good for you things. Is this just sort of it looks like it's kind of similar, but the ingredients aren't as stellar? Which is probably the case, but we're gonna check. Oh yeah, no, you're paying for the ingredients in the Milk Makeup one. This one is just like mineral oil, petrolatum, just a bunch of cheap alternatives in terms of the ingredients. Got it. Well, they made it look very similar, very similar. So some of the comments were saying to use a brush to apply it. So I'm gonna do that, like so. It's a pretty pink color. It's pretty. I'm like barely using anything. Yeah. That's pretty. Again, it sort of depends on what's important to you, right? This is certainly a cheaper alternative if you like the jelly-like consistency, and I find this blends better. However, the ingredients aren't the best. And so if you're looking for some functional elements from your blush, you're not gonna get it here, and better to go for a Milk Makeup or similar kind of product. It is a pretty flush though. I will give them that. Now I want to go into a product that I haven't tested in a number of years. And it's something that exploded in 2020. And I really loved it at the time. And so I saw it again on my most wished for, and I was like, oh, I want to retry this, see if it's as good as it was in 2020, because sometimes when you come across those products again, you're like, oh, why did I leave you? Or sometimes you're just like, oh, maybe it was just because it was 2020. So I bought it, and it's the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. This one is the pineapple one, and I thought that was just very seasonally appropriate. I've tried the eucalyptus one, I think. I don't know why, but they're really hard to come by in Canada. Like every once in a while, people are like, oh, if you go behind the gnomes on aisle 5 of the Walmart, then maybe if you tap twice on the door, they'll open it and there'll be a huge stack of them. I don't know, like it's so hard to find them. Tree Hut, if you're listening, please bring these to Canada in a more easy to find way. That would be great. So I bought this off of Amazon.com because Amazon.ca is like triple the price or something ridiculous, maybe double, I don't know. But anyway, I bought it. I tried it last night and I was like, you know what? I want to see, because I really liked it the first time. And so I want to see, because I'm going to be applying some self-tanner to my legs. Let's see what this is all about. So first of all, it smells like fresh pineapple. Fresh pineapple. I have no other words for describing the scent, and I am very particular about scents. Fresh pineapple. I feel like a little bit goes a long way, and not in a, you know, like a normal size amount can go on your arms and everything. I find sometimes with some scrubs, especially the really expensive ones, but you have a little bit and you're like, I can get my elbow with that. And then it's just like nothing for the rest of it. This actually has enough substance to it that you really feel like you're exfoliating. And my arms and my legs, they're like a baby's skin. It's just, they're so soft right now. Not to brag, but I have such soft skin right now. I'm so excited, especially my knees and my elbows are just like, they have dry, scaly, awful skin. It clings to every self-tanner I use. It's awful. And this made it so much better, like it's an actual noticeable improvement for me. Tree Hut, please come to Canada, s'il vous plaît, because it's upsetting that this isn't here in like a large enough quantity they can just like bop out and get it, you know what I mean? Or like put it on Amazon.ca for like the same price as in the States. Please, we are all worthy of a good scrub. You know what I'm saying? Like this stuff, it's so good. If you find it somewhere, please try it because it is unbelievable. Okay, now on to, I went down a rabbit hole of this one category on Amazon Most Wished For, and that is jewelry. I just all of a sudden decided I don't have enough jewelry apparently, and I found a whole bunch of things and I was like, ooh, I want to try this and I want to try this, I want to try this. So here we are. And if you're not new here, you know that I just keep trying to be a ring girl. I just keep trying, and it always looks weird on me, but I keep trying. And I saw this like ring set and I was like, that looks really pretty. And so I wanted to try it. So they come in a little package, got a whole bunch of pretty rings in here. And so I'm gonna just try a bunch on. It also is only one size. So they're like apparently, I don't know, like you can probably squeeze them to make them fit your fingers. A nice gold, which I appreciate. Sometimes it almost becomes like a rose gold, which I don't love. Again, are these going to hold up really nicely? Or are they 14 karat? No, they're not going to be this beautiful thing. That's actually really pretty. You can't tell me that's not pretty. That's so pretty. This is my set. I keep trying to do the dainty rings, but my fingers are like spider legs. And so maybe what I'm learning is that I can't do, this one is not adjustable. There's a couple in here that can't be adjusted, so I don't know. Just find a finger that fits it. There, you fit. Yeah, some of them have on the back here an area where you can adjust. I can make it a little bit smaller if I want. This looks weird. I don't like that. You go on a different finger. That's better. Oh, we're having fun now. Oh, I like this one even better. Look at this one. Oh, I love it so much. I like that better than this guy. But you aren't adjustable. They're not bad, but like, why? Oh my gosh, they are so cute. Oh yeah, I forgot to put on my wedding bands. I should go do that. I don't know how many to put on. How much is too much? How do they make it look so, you know, like effortless, you know? Is this weird? Is this too much? There's too many of the same type. Is that better? Maybe I'll try doing it the way they put it on. How did they wear it? They have a lot on their hands. I don't think I can wear that many. I also need my wedding rings. Hang on. Okay, hold please while I make it look like their hand. Okay, I'm gonna have to like monkey around with this, but I feel like this is the right direction. I feel like these are the like types of rings that look good. Okay, all right. Okay, the next thing that I got, this is something that has been really blowing up online, and it's something, I'm trying to think if I was a part of this trend, like growing up. I don't think so, but I'm not certain. And that is those like hand, like ring bracelet things. Do you remember like the chains? So those are really popular right now. So I got one because I wanted to see what it would look like and if it would look cool or does it look silly. I'm gonna be so jewelried up. Can't even tell you. And I went through a bunch of different like chains and stuff. So we'll see if this one looks any good. Like they had ones with diamond things on it. They had ones with the big baubles and stuff. I felt like maybe doing simple, you know? How do we feel? Is this too much? Like, is that better? Like, it's just kind of like glinty. I think this is too loose, so we can tighten that. So if I can do it without taking it off. Ah, I did it. Honestly, I think that's pretty. Weirdly, I'm kind of really like that. I don't like how this chain keeps flopping around, so I probably like get rid of, ooh, that's too tight. That's something to like monkey around with. But anyway, I think that's a cool kind of a look, very summery. I don't think I'd have it on this hand. It really is too tight. That's too tight. Let's loosen that a bit. But it's pretty, it's dainty. I mean, you'd have to be really careful with it. I'm sure these are quite breakable because they're just like dainty little things, but I don't know, I think that's kind of cool. Very ring forward today. What was the other thing? I had another thing. Aha, guys, I told you, I went so far into this. These have shown up for a while on the most wished for list, and I finally was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. Because another thing I am not, as well as being not a big ring person, is bracelets. I just have these like anti-bracelet hands, but this is very pretty. Look at this. It's like there's a full set, and on the end, I don't know if you can see that. Hang on. They have like a little gem, a little glinty gem there. Can you see that? That's so pretty. Okay, I don't know where I would put these. I feel like a kid playing dress up in their mom's closet. Let's see, you guys can tell me, am I a bracelet girl or not? If I layer these all on, you put them all in the same hand, right? Very easy to do up. There's been no issues. So far, so good. And I have two more. These are really pretty. Like, those are really pretty. So I think the girl in the photo put them all on one wrist, but like you could probably put them on multiple wrists, have a bunch on each hand. You tell me. Obviously, these haven't been tied up properly and like tightened, but if I tighten them, should I be wearing more bracelets? I don't know. I need you guys to weigh in. Okay, I can fill these later. I don't like that these are hanging down, but I do appreciate the attention to detail with the little diamonds on the end. So cute. I really like these. Okay, this has been very successful so far. I love when this happens. Okay, this next one, I bought two of them because I wasn't sure what color it would be. I really want this to look good, and I don't know if it is or not. So we have to be honest with each other today, okay? Please tell me honestly if this looks good. It's one of those braided hair headband things. I have to show you. Okay, so it looks like this. I got two different colors. I wasn't sure what color I would be, but I don't think it's gonna be that one. That one's gonna be too dark. It's gonna be this one or none at all. And I don't remember how they wore it, but I have to know if this looks real or not. That is like legit my hair color. Are you kidding me? What? Oh my gosh, I hope that is picking up on camera how much that is my hair color. I don't know how to wear this yet. I'm just excited that it's a match. I don't think it's like that. Is it in the middle? Like a this? My hair's not thick enough in the front yet, so it's kind of ruining the whole aesthetic. On the camera, it looks like it's too red, but I swear in person, it does not look like it's too red. How does it look from the back? Does it look really bad from the back? Be honest with me. Does that look weird? Maybe it has to be like an updo, but then you'd see the little pointy things at the back here. I can't figure out how to wear this, but I'm excited about it. Let's see here. How did Amazon wear it? The mannequin had bangs, which I don't have, obviously, but they had it more forward. Like that. Is that better or is that worse? I would need to cover the back part a little bit, you know? This thing, by the way, is like absolutely gonna break. There's no question. This is not a functional piece of jewelry. But if I tease this part to cover it, is it cute? I can't tell. I'm so, I don't know. You have to tell me how should I be wearing this? Because like it matches really, really well for my hair. That's wild. This is it. Up close. It's super cute. I don't know how to wear it. Is my hair too thin? Does it need to be thicker? I don't know, but like I really want to like it. So you have to let me know. Okay, now I need a Christopher. And I need a Christopher because I found a game. And with the cottage coming up, we play a lot of games, especially in the evening when all the kids go to bed. We find a whole bunch of different games. We love code names. We love apples to apples. We play Psych, the not headband game, but the one on the phone. Just a bunch of different ones. And they're all super, super fun. And then I found this one, which I thought could be kind of fun. It's called Joking Hazard. This is 18 plus. Immature content. Just want to be very clear, this is not a family-friendly game. But basically, you're supposed to pick out two cards in the middle, and then everyone has a deck of 7, and it sets out sort of like a comedy sketch kind of thing. So not comedy sketch, a comic book sequence of 2 sequences, and then everyone has to fill in the final sequence. And then whoever's turn it is to put the 2 down in the middle picks the best one, and then that person gets a point. So I figured Chris and I could again, you need 3 people to play, but Chris and I will, play it a little bit, see what we can come up with that I can share on the internet. That's just a terrifying face right there. Don't like it. Get out of here. All right, I'm gonna call Christopher in. Christopher, I have a game to play! Exclamation mark. I have my other camera here, hello. So I can hopefully at least record so you can see the cards. I wanna know how inappropriate we're going here. How many cards does everyone get? 7 cards each. Okay, I don't think I need to shuffle these, but I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen any of them. They have a lot of add-on ones as well. Then I'm gonna pick 2 cards that are hopefully okay to share. I don't know if the internet's gonna like these. Okay, hold on. Not the internet, YouTube. Okay, well, there's this one. As a starting one, that's a lot. Can I pick any black cards? Nope. Nope. It's maybe trickier than I thought. All right, well, this is fine. Just a guy. So just as a reminder, it's this one, then this one, and then Chris and I have to decide what the next card is. And hopefully they are YouTube appropriate. All right, Christopher.
Yeah.
I have a game. Hopefully we can play this game.
Can I look at these cards?
You can look at those cards.
Okay.
So basically we're trying to finish this appropriately for the internet.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I have 1 card in here I can use.
Oh, okay.
So that's what they're relying on. Just so you know.
Okay.
So I'm adding in some more. You get the vibe now?
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. This is a very different game than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, ha ha ha, I found 1 card though, everyone. I don't like
So this is the starting point.
Yep.
And this is the end, and we have to...
And then you put 1 at the end. This is this, then this.
Oh, I
now.
see. Okay.
Wanna see mine?
Okay.
This is mine.
Yep. All right.
This is Mondays. Ha 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 ha, Mondays. If you don't have enough cards, I can add some more to you. But like, I'm gonna tell you right now.
It was all a dream. He used to read Word Up magazine.
Okay, that's a good one too. Okay. Neither of them are the most funny. And to be honest, like even the ones that are just like a lot are just like...
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for inviting me to this.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanted to play more, and I was gonna be like really excited, but I really had to like.
Yeah. Oh, maybe like a fun cottage game.
That's exactly what I said. It is not. No.
Yeah,
like there's just.
Well.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Very sorry for that. It's not for me. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't care that much, but like at the same time, none of these are funny to me. So that's gonna be a pass for me. Like at least make them funny. This next product, I'm gonna be honest, I got really excited about because we're traveling a little bit in the summertime, go to a cottage every year. And I saw it and I was like, ooh, this could be really functional, but it also looks really pretty. And I know that everyone is always on the hunt for like a good skincare bag or a makeup bag or something like that that's very useful. And I've done my share of traveling over the years. And so I'm gonna let you know if I think this is going to be a worthwhile investment. I have been there, done that. It used to be just for me. Now I pack toiletries, I pack medicines, vitamins, very organized. And I'm not gonna bring you just any makeup bag or like a skincare bag or something. It has to have something special in it. This, by the way, I was really excited about it, but it keeps catching. See, it's like does that and it doesn't roll up. I can understand why this would break immediately. This needs to come off because it's gonna drive me bananas. Get out of here. So I'm hoping that this is useful because I've really built this up at this point. So it's this makeup bag. They have a bunch of different colors or whatever. I just thought that maybe the brown would look kind of expensive looking. I don't know. I love the gold details on here as well. They have a lot of little grommets. The zipper tag, like everything is gold, which is nice. And then I'm hoping that it does what it, yeah. Okay, all right. What makes this an interesting bag and like a little bit different, it opens like this and it folds out to flat, which I mean is all you kind of want in a makeup bag. So then you're not like scrounging around, you're like trying to open it up like this. It's already opened up for you. So it sits flat and then it has all of the space for activities. So I figured we could logically kind of fill it up with some stuff and like see what happens. I feel like makeup's too easy. I feel like we need to do some like skincare stuff. So hang on, let's go and get some skincare. We must bring this to the bathroom. All right, let's start filling it up. We got deodorant, toothpaste, day eye serum, regular serum, retainer, of course, contact lenses, retinol, overnight mask, facial tool. I'm using a sample of moisturizer right now, so I want to do like a bigger one. Hair serum, leave-in for the hair, eyelash growth serum. Honestly, it's fitting a lot of stuff in, okay? And then like a big moisturizer, and then it has like a little zipper pocket on the inside here where you could put like elastics or clips or anything like that. And they also have some pockets on the side too for that. So what happens if I try and close this? How does it work for closing, you know? Oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Then what if I want to open it? Oh my gosh, that's incredible. I need you to be able to see what I can see here. Like it closes fully and then it just opens and lays flat and you can see everything in here. My light just died. But like, this is awesome. This is so great. I want one for my skincare and then I want another one for makeup. This is awesome. I'm telling everyone about these. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. I'm so excited about that. I love that. That is it. That is money. That is so worthy of being on the most wished for list. And this next one hopefully is also because I learned about this brand from another, I think, Amazon most wished for, and I love it. I got low obsessed with it too. It is so good as a stain treater. I don't know if you've heard of this brand before. Miss Mouth's stain treater. I've gone through, I can't even tell you how many bottles of it, and it works so much better than even like OxyClean or something. I just keep going for it. It fixes the mistakes that OxyClean can't get out. It is wild. And so when I saw they had a shoe cleaner on there, I was like, oh yeah, 100% I'm gonna try this. Is it technically geared towards children and their stains? Yes, it is. Am I gonna use it on my own? Absolutely I am. This is a shoe cleaner and you just clean off any excess residue, dampen your shoe a little bit with water, and then squirt some of this on a towel or a washcloth and like scrub it in. We're gonna try that obviously. I guess I'll bring a shoe up here. That makes the most sense. Okay, I have shoes. So these ones you can see are very dirty. These are really old. Not as dirty though. So I wet them a little bit. Not as much on this one because I do need to wear that one. Okay, I'm gonna put some onto a cloth. Oh, it's like a gel. I'm not getting my shirt all dirty. I'm trying to hold this steady so you guys can see. Makes me so sad about these shoes is that they were sent away to be cleaned when we had the fire because they were in the front hall and everything had, there was a lot of smoke damage. And so they're like, we can clean those though. I was like, that's great, thanks. Shouldn't have done that. I guess they just stick it in a giant washing machine. And so there's like so many like loose threads and scuff marks. And of course I didn't get a photo of it beforehand, which I should have. So anyway, just me complaining. Ooh, and this spot over here where I dripped some coffee on it. I mean, it looks like it's gone. It's always this front toe area. That's what I'm really interested in. Can you make that clean? I have such high expectations because again, I love the cleaner so much, so much. What's wild is the more that I clean this, the more I'm realizing, that is actually dirty. This wasn't just like, that's not the color of the shoe. It's not the color of the shoe at all. I wonder if you can use a brush. Anyone is familiar with this as a product? Let me know. But it is picking up, like it's quite dirty. It's hard to tell because this isn't a white cloth. For these, I would have to use like a little special scrubby to get into all this, but this isn't as big of an issue to get clean as it is like the actual shoe part. But yeah, you definitely need to have like a brush or something to get into like nitty gritty little spots. And then on this guy, I wanted to do it on this part and see if I can make that lighter, which I don't think I can do. I think that that requires like, we were talking about using hair lightening, like developer on it to get the yellow out, because that's just something that naturally happens to Nike shoes over time, or like at least the Air Force ones, because these are so old. Like this is an old shoe. It doesn't owe me anything at this point. The fact that it's still alive is just amazing. It says it'll get like scuff marks off and stuff, so I want to see. Like it's definitely lightened the scuff marks, and it's made this part cleaner. It's still very yellow though. You know what I mean? Like it's better than it was, but it's still not good. So yeah, I would say for like minor scuff marks, and if you're trying to like just clean up a shoe, it probably does a really good job. I can attest to the fact that the stain treater is unbelievable, but I think that these just need something a little bit stronger. Okay, now we're gonna go and try something on because I found a set that felt very like summery and comfy and easy breezy, but still a little bit more put together, a little elevated. And I've seen a lot of these kinds of sets around. It's like a vest shorts set. And I had a lot of success with another set last year that I love. And it's like, again, it's kind of like a tank top kind of vibe with the short. Is so cute. So I'm really hoping that this is good too. And I also have some shoes because is there ever a year when some form of Crocs are not on the most wished for list? But these have been super popular and these are like, this is like a big 90s vibe shoe. Like, look at that. It's so chunky. But apparently I've never tried a Crocs shoe before like this, like a sandal. So maybe these are super comfortable. I don't know. We're gonna try them on. Okay, why is it anytime I try and dress better, it always looks bad? Like this doesn't look right on me. What is it about it? First of all, don't love the fact that it's super shiny. Not super shiny, but like, you know what I mean? It kind of cheapens it. So don't love that. It's also very wide here. And for someone who wears a bra, you know, that kind of ruins the look, I think. I feel like the green beans guy. And then the shoes. Okay, so the shoes. I'm trying to show you the shoe without going close up because a horse stepped on my foot and my nail fell off. It's growing back, but it's not, like, that's not the look we need on the internet. And then the other one, I tried to take off shellac and gave up halfway through. So we're gonna ignore that. These are the shoes. I got a size 11 because I'm usually a 10, but sometimes it can be 11 and the 11s are sold out. So, okay, let me show you. Okay, I feel like this is a fine angle. So you can see there's a lot of space in here and in here, and that's not adjustable. So if you need things to be adjusted either bigger or smaller, you can't do that here. It's also a very thick thing, which is good if you want to be taller. This I have done up all of the way. It's still not enough. However, I also can understand that, you know, I'm wearing a larger size than I normally would. However, if I made it not as tight, let's say, so my foot's actually sitting where it should, you can see that it's fitting in here. Like, this is just too much. And so it's just gonna keep sliding forward and then look like it doesn't fit me. That was a collective hard pass for me. This just doesn't look right on me. It looks right on a lot of other people, but I don't like how it looks on me. And the shoes just aren't the right fit either, unfortunately. But now you know in case they might be a good fit for you. So let me know in the comments what's on your most wished for list that you have seen either online or what's on your own wish list. What's your favorite product that we talked about today? And check out these videos and playlists on the side so you don't miss out. Lots of new stuff that we're talking about. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. New videos here every single Thursday and Saturday over on my other channel in case you're interested. Would love to see you back next week. I hope you're having a fantastic, fantastic day. I'll see you all in the next one.